Hi, welcome to the first episode of In Ant's Garage. I'm in my garage right now. And this is a report of last Saturday's race, the Quabbin Reservoir Road Race put on by Cyclenauts. We went to the race with a roster of 6 guys: Anson, Jay, Gabe, myself, Brian, Nick, and I think that covers everybody. We had a 9:34 start. Temps were 39 degrees, and it was chilly. It was a neutral start that went probably about 7 or 8 minutes down to the official start of the race, where we do 64 miles all the way around the reservoir. Registration went really smooth. No problems, no issues there. Plenty of bathrooms and plenty of lines for those bathrooms, but we made it through registration nice and smooth. Race started out, settled in around 10 miles. Everyone kind of, no attacks or anything going off. So around like the 11-mile mark, Casino Rider goes off the front, and our teammate Jay followed that move, and 20 seconds turned into 30 seconds out of sight. They were both gone up the road, which left the team the ability to control the front. There really wasn't much of a chase that went down, but anything that did go, we were there to disrupt it. Ideally, 2 guys in a breakaway with a field of 100+ riders isn't ideal, but Jay was committed. He went, and the team went into disruption mode, blocking, and riding up in the top 15, which was phenomenal. We got lots of compliments on how we were riding as a team, which is great to hear. Through the feed zone, which is around the 30-mile mark, we were able to grab some bottles, and guys got hydrated, ate a little bit of food. And at that point in time, we would later find out that that's where Anson had a mechanical problem, so we were down to 5 riders. And the race continued on. About the 38, 40-mile mark, we started picking up some riders from the Masters race that started before us. And that sometimes can get a little confusing, because if there is a breakaway up the road and you're passing lapped riders, you're not sure if they were in your race or not. But we would find out at that point too, the Casino Rider that Jay was off the front with had come back into the pack, and Jay was up in no man's land by himself, just killing it, doing a phenomenal job. Probably around 42 miles or so, we saw a little red flicker up in the distance, and there's Jay. The peloton started moving their way up to him, and he slowly trickled back into the pack after a 30-mile off the front, pretty much by himself, move, and recovered extremely well. The team controlled the entire race up till about the final 1.5 miles, 2 miles. We were all at the front, stringing it out up the hill, and it paid 15 deep. We rode really hard. Unfortunately, we weren't able to crack top 15 after riding such a dominant race as a team. But there's one thing that we did win from this whole thing, was the respect that other teams know that when we go into a race, CLR is there to make a race of it, and not tea party. We like to ride aggressive, and it benefits us, and our sponsors love it. So that pretty much wraps up the Quabbin Reservoir Road Race put on by Cyclenauts. It was great weather compared to last year, and we look forward to racers coming to our race in July, green and gold criterium. So check out Bike Reg, support our sponsors: Brumble Bikes, Raw Bar, Tiger Bomb. If you need any masonry stuff, Loring & Sons, check us out, clrracing.com, and we'll see you on the road.